Hello everyone, I'm Rakesh and welcome back to my channel Code Stream Tech, making learning easy. Please subscribe to my channel if you want easy ways to learn Pega and hit that bell icon for the latest updates. You can also follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. The link is available in the below description. If you want to learn all Pega GenAI features, then you can check out my Pega GenAI Masterclass series playlist. I'll leave its link in the description. If you're looking for a complete Pega developer training where you can learn the things right from the basics till advanced, then you can join my The Complete Pega Developer course on Udemy. And also, if you are already working as a Pega developer but haven't really started with Constellation, then you can join my Constellation Beginners Icebreaker course. You will find its discount coupon code on my site www.codestreamtech.com. Please do check it out. Before I start with this video, please make sure you like this video and share it with your friends who are learning Pega. This will motivate me to create more such content. So guys, in the last video we have seen how we can make use of Pega Connect GenAI rule to make our case type smarter. Now in this video we are going to deep dive into Connect GenAI rule and we will see how it actually works and what all additional configurations we have. So in this video we are going to have a look on more configurations available on Connect GenAI rule. So in this video we are going to check what all additional configurations we have available on Pega GenAI Connect rule and how we can modify them to achieve a better result. So let's get started. So guys, in the last video we have seen how we can make use of Connect Gen AI rule, and now in this video we are going to see how it actually works and what all advanced settings available to us. So for this, let me open the case type. So this is the Connect Gen AI step where we did some configuration. We configured request, we configured response. Apart from this, there are few more settings which we are going to see. So for this, let's go to Dev Studio. From Dev Studio, go to Records, expand Generative AI, and here you will find this category Gen AI Connect. Let's select that, and here you will find all the Gen AI Connect rules. So this is approve reject loan Gen AI Connect rule which I created. So at the moment it is in my private edit. So let me open this. So now this is the actual rule which got created when we added this Gen AI Connect step. So now let's have a look on all these properties and see how we can customize them to achieve more accurate result. So the first option we see over here is customize system prompt. So once you select this checkbox, it will allow you to make selection for system prompt. So here as well, just like user prompt, you need to provide a prompt. Here you need to set the personality of the Connect Gen AI assistant. You can mention who is he, what it can do, what it should refer to, what it should answer, and what it should avoid. Such context you can set it over here in this field value. Let me open this. So this is the out of the box field value. If you want to set any context, you can create your own field value and set the expectations from the Connect Gen AI assistant here. Let me close this. The next property is user prompt, which we have already seen. So this is the place where we will mention the main user prompt. And for the user prompt which we entered from the App Studio, for that system will create a field value like this. So here the text is exactly what which we entered from App Studio. Now let's go back. The next field over here is include attachment field for analysis. So let's suppose if you want to pass some attachments to the Gen AI provider, in that case you can select this checkbox and here it will ask you to select a property. So here you need to mention the field which is having the attachment details. So this is all about the request parameters. After that, we have these response properties, which we have already seen. The first option over here is structured single. So here we need to mention a single page property, and within that we need to mention a property which will hold the result or response. After that, the next response mode is structured list, where we need to first select a page list and a property within that. So here in this case, the expectation is like Gen AI will provide list, and for each list there will be a property holding the response for each iteration. The next response mode is unstructured, where we need to provide a property reference and the complete response will be captured within that property. And in our example, we have selected unstructured response mode. So this is about request and response tab. The next tab is advanced. So within this, the first option is Gen AI model. So the default selection here is Cloud 3. So this is the Gen AI provider. Like this, you will find other Gen AI providers as well, like GPT-35, GPT-4o, GPT-4o Mini, Gemini Flash, Gemini Pro. Like this, you have different Gen AI providers. So you can select a provider based on your requirement and confidence. And the default selection is this one, Cloud 3. After that, the next input is temperature. So before we understand what is temperature, let's understand how Connect Gen AI works. So the request string is split into the words, and each word is called as a token. Based on these tokens, the Gen AI provides the final result. The temperature defines how much weightage should be given to the token. So here 0 means token gets full priority and 1 means token gets less priority. If you provide 0 temperature, it means the result will stick more to the tokens given by end users, and it is used where more accuracy is needed. If we provide 1 as a temperature, then the priority of the tokens will be less, resulting in more diverse or creative result, you can say. It will give Gen AI model to provide a response which has diverse or creative result. As per the usability, you can choose this value from 0 to 1. So the next input is sensitive data filter. Let's suppose if your request has some sensitive data, you can select this checkbox, mask sensitive data. So it will simply help you to mask the sensitive data. After that, the next option is language setting. So here, if you select this, it will help Gen AI provider to return the result as per the operator's default local. So like this way, you can customize your Gen AI Connect rule and you can achieve result which you want. So what you can do is you can have a user prompt and you can keep on changing the Gen AI model and temperature and you can observe the result. So based on different results set, you can decide which model and which temperature suits your requirement. So keep this thing in mind. The result which Gen AI provider returns is quite dynamic. Let's say if you are hitting a Gen AI model with same prompt, same temperature, you might get different result at different point of time. So now let's go and create a new Gen AI Connect rule. Let's right click over here, click create. Let me provide a name, test Gen AI Connect. For now, let me provide this loan class. You can select any class over here. That should be fine. Let's click create and open. Let me enter user prompt field value. Let's create this. Let's click create and open. And here we go. Now let me provide my prompt over here. I'm an analyst responsible for approving or rejecting the loan applications based on the quality checks. Please give me a prompt for my work. Let me save this. Let's go back, and from unstructured, let's say GenAI loan approval response, you can select any property over here. I'm just selecting this for testing purpose, and let me save this. Let's check it out. So if you go to advanced tab, the default GenAI model is Cloud 3 Haiku, and the default temperature is zero point 0.2. Let me make it 0. Let's save this, and I'm going to run it. Let's click run. So here we go. It has completed its execution, and here is the response. Here is a prompt for your work as an analyst responsible for approving or rejecting the loan application based on the quality checks. As a loan analyst, your primary responsibility is to carefully review each loan application, blah 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 blah. So this is the response which we have got. If you expand this PY Gen AI response, here you will find the actual page which has got the response. Here you see the request body. This is the response body. If you want, you can explore these properties. Now let me do one thing. Instead of 0, let me give 1 over here, and let me run this. So here we have got slightly different result when we change the temperature. So like I said earlier, when we change the temperature value, priority of the tokens gets changed. So here the tokens which we have entered has less priority, and it will try to innovate the response, which you can see over here. Now let me change it to 0, and I will change the GenAI model. Let me select GPT-35 Turbo. Let me run this. So here GPT has given us a completely different response. Analyzing the loan application for approval rejection based on quality checks, evaluate application financial information, blah blah blah. So this is the response which we have got, and if I select 1 over here and run it, we have got different response. So this is just an example, not necessarily will ask for the prompt. You may ask to validate your business data. You can provide your JSON, CSV or XML data and ask GenAI to validate that, correct that, or you can also ask them to check the syntaxes. You can ask them to check a specific value, or also you can ask some generic questions with help of this Connect GenAI rule. So like this way, you can make use of different GenAI models, different temperature values to achieve the best possible result. So guys, this is all about today's video. I hope it was helpful and it will give you more insights on Pega GenAI Connect rule. I'm going to add more such content in future on GenAI and other Pega features. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you will get the latest updates. Thanks for watching this video. Stay healthy, stay safe, have a nice day.